Swadika, welcome to Thailand Today here on NBT World. General Nipat Thonglek, member of the National Legislative Assembly as the head of the NLA delegation to the Asian Parliamentary Assembly, has held a press conference on the conclusion of committee meeting of the Asian Parliamentary Assembly APA in Quetta, Pakistan during October 27 to November 1st, 2018. General Nipat said the Assembly hosted more than 100 delegates from 26 member countries of the APA, and the representatives of International Parliamentary Union and Asian Parliamentary Secretariat are participating as well. The topic of the conference was peace and progress, and its aim to promote trade and economic activities in the region. He said 8 resolutions adopted by the APA Standing Committee on Political Affairs included draft resolution on towards an Asian Parliament, draft resolution on rules of law and judicial empowerment, draft resolution on good parliamentary practices, draft resolution on Asian parliaments unweaving support for the Palestinian people, draft resolution on building prosperity in Asia through friendship and cooperation, draft resolution on Asian parliaments and governments together for prosperity in Asia, draft resolution on good governance, and draft resolution on good governance. He added that the Senate of Pakistan also put before the Assembly the proposal of development through democracy, suggesting this system of governance as the most important tool for peace, prosperity, and development. On November 29, 2018, General Nipat Thonglek, member of the National Legislative Assembly, as the head of the NLA delegation to the Asian Parliamentary Assembly (APA), led a delegation to participate in the APA's second Executive Council meeting in Istanbul, Turkey. The delegation adopted the agenda of the 10th parliamentary session, which is discuss cooperation on social, economic, cultural, and political affairs under the theme Sustaining Peace and Development in Asia. On this occasion, the APA's second Executive Council meeting has acknowledged Thailand for the hosting of the APA meeting on social and cultural affairs, which is scheduled for February 12 to 15, 2019 in Bangkok. General Nipat Thonglek has also paid a courtesy visit to Mr. Binali Yildirim, Turkey's parliament president, before attending the meeting. The delegations from APA member parliaments, including Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Cambodia, China, India, Indonesia, Iran, Pakistan, Palestine, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE, took part in the meeting. On November 23, 2018, General Nipat Thonglek chaired a meeting of a subcommittee of the National Legislative Assembly to discuss preparations for Thailand to host the Asian Parliamentary Assembly APA meeting on social and cultural affairs, which is scheduled for February 12 to 15, 2019 in Bangkok. The meeting was attended by representatives of related agencies, including the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Metropolitan Police Bureau, and AOT Public Company Limited. During the discussion, the meeting was updated on the progress of the preparations for the event, then confirmed that the upcoming gathering will be officially opened by the NLA President, Mr. Pornpet Vichit Cholachai. At the APA meeting, there will also be a presentation of the Thailand 4.0 policy and the country's contest for seats in some international organizations, as well as a showcase of Thailand's numerous cultural and tourism highlights and the progress of the Eastern Economic Corridor project. As Thailand will host the Asian Parliamentary Assembly APA meeting on social and cultural affairs during February 12 to 15, 2019 in Bangkok. The National Legislative Assembly is preparing all necessary arrangements to facilitate this important gathering and to promote the positive image of Thailand. Next break, we will talk with Honorable General Nipat Thonglek. He is a member of the National Legislative Assembly as the head of the NLA delegation to the Asian Parliamentary Assembly. Coming back after a short break.
Imagine a strategic location for business that connects you to over 3 billion Asian consumers while you float across a vast bay among dolphins. Imagine a well-connected logistics and communication network for fast movement of your business operation while you discover new ways to relax. Imagine a network of specialized cities connecting your business across the value chain, while you socialize at breathtaking views with business partners. Imagine a committed government that strongly supports your business, while you enjoy Thailand's finest dining experience. Imagine Thailand. Invest in Thailand.
Welcome back to Thailand Today here on NBT World. In our studio today, we are very pleased to have Honorable General Nipat Thonglek. He's a member of the National Legislative Assembly. He also is a head of the NLA delegation to Asian Parliamentary Assembly to update us on the progress or preparations for the events of the day. Thank you so much for being here. สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome back to Thailand Today programs.
Thank you so much, Kun Kusuma.
Our audience, I would like to tell you that General Nipat Thonglek has been in the field involving in many venues in discussion and all that kind of thing. Tell me a little bit about yourself, sir. You are just like a cat of nightlife, keep on coming back for all these kind of things. So tell me, because your experience, you've been to so many countries, and I would love to listen huge. So tell us about the experience that you encountered, and how did you feel? How did you get all this done?
Thank you again for letting me being here and talk to you. From my background, after I retired from the Permanent Secretary of Defense and I was appointed to be the National Legislative Assembly, my work and my background is very much involved with about foreign affairs. That's why I chose to be the member of the Understanding Committee on Political and Foreign Affairs. And after that, I think Professor Pornpet, who is president of the NLA,
Yes, sir.
I think he knew about my background and he appointed me to be the head of delegation for APA, let me say APA, Asian Parliamentary Assembly work. So my colleagues from the NLA comprise of 5 other members of the NLA. So and also myself, it's total 6 of the NLA to be the member working on these affairs. So and after that, I mean during my work, which is mostly a meeting in many countries in Asia. I see.
Yeah.
I think I have done something. I think I don't want to say that outstanding, but every time in a meeting, especially in the General Assembly meeting, I was chosen many times to be the vice chair. So my face, I think, is
Familiar.
very familiar with all the other members, which is all the good friends of mine from all Asian countries.
Very interesting.
So after that, after several 4 or 5 countries host the meeting,
Okay.
so they all asked me for Thailand to be hosting one kind of a standing committee in Thailand. So this is such a strong and serious request.
We'll come back for that, sir. So when we talk about Asian Parliamentary Assembly, APA, people hardly hear about it. They know about ASEAN. Asia, Asian. So this is a time for you to let known to the rest of the world, to the people, when it's especially in Thailand, when it comes to the real shared of in Thailand. Yes.
That's true, Kun Kusuma, and we all very familiar with ASEAN, right? 10 countries altogether. When every time I attend the APA, I always talk about ASEAN because
That's right.
all those people that was my friend, all from the Middle East, Mid Asia, South Asia, they are not familiar with ASEAN. So that was a good opportunity for me. Every time I will talk about ASEAN activities, something like that, and I always work like bridging the gap between all of my friends from Middle East and talking about ASEAN countries.
Interesting. Well, so it's time for you to know what is the background of the APA.
That's
How
right.
did it come to its existence? Yes.
Background of the APA, I would say that in 1999 in Dhaka, Bangladesh, there were around 5 or 6 countries. They got together and they discussed about how that every country in Asian continent to get together on the mechanism of the legislative branch, okay, to be working together.
Okay.
After that, I think 4 or 5 years, this association was established and then moved on. It is called the Association for Asia for Peace, something like that. That was the old name of this association. And after that, in 2006, it was modified to be the APA, stand for Asia Parliamentary Assembly. And fortunately, in 2007, Thailand got a great opportunity to be hosting one of the General Assembly of the APA in Pattaya.
Oh, once before we were there, we shared that before.
That was about 15, 16 years ago. Okay.
I'm sure people start liking to come here. The rest of the Asian member.
Yes, that's all the requests from all of my colleagues. From the
I'm coming.
yeah, they all want to come.
How has the National Legislative Assembly prepared for Thailand to host now the host of the APA in February?
After I
Why you said first? Why you said February? Is supposed to be what's it called? Love for supposed to be the love month or something.
That's a part of that. Actually, after I got all the requests from my colleagues from Asia, from all friends all over Asia, and when I came back and I went to see Professor Ponpet, who's our president of the NLA, and we got an approval. We got a green light from him. We consider about what is the best time, the best occasion, especially the weather. Should not so hot. So, and thinking about budgeting. So everything is come up with the month in February 2019, which is next 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, this is how we make a decision for appropriate time for Thailand for hosting this meeting.
So how we must preparing? How are you?
First of all, I think is number one is how to handle the meeting. I mean, I myself, I got to be the chairperson of this meeting.
It is
It is will be a meeting on the Standing Committee on Social and Cultural Affairs. I chose for this Standing Committee because this is a very not a serious topic for everyone coming here in Thailand. And the Secretariat Office, which is in Tehran, they prepare for everything. I mean, the draft resolution from every member's country will be sent there at the Secretariat Office, and the Secretariat Office will send to us. So all the admin work will be done by the Secretariat, which is one of a big group. I mean, the staff for be working on this. For Thailand, we have to prepare for take good care of our guests of honor.
Thai people need to do so.
Yes.
To help you to welcome our guests. So how many guests supposed to be here? That period of time?
Normally, in every meeting, in other countries, there will be around 20
countries.
20 countries.
Yes.
At total number of people, around 150, something like that. So at the moment of today, up to now, I received the information that there will be around 17 countries. Okay, register for coming for this meeting. It's around 70, or let's say that 80 people will be coming. This is up to now. I think there will be more time.
Overloaded.
Yeah.
Definitely. I got positive.
Right.
Becoming it. So objective of this of the Asian Parliamentary APA this time, social. We are having social and cultural affairs also to be added.
That's right.
Actually, how is it? I mean, I'm not so quite clear on this because parliamentary, social, or cultural. How is it connecting?
Once again, all parliamentarian that we will get together all come from the legislative branch, or everyone's working about law.
There be lawyer or not that kind of thing.
Nobody is from the cabinet or executive branch. Okay, it just people who work purely
legislative
about
side.
law. So it is a good opportunity for us to exchange and propose some new idea that your country, my country, your country, what are we doing for our social and culture? Okay, in terms of in your country, in my country, and how we can get together and do it like a multi-cultural something like that. It's we strengthened, try to strengthen on region cooperation. Okay, some country which is they got share the same border. Sometimes
With each other, you mean?
yeah, that's right. Like Thai, Myanmar, Thai, Laos, Thai, Cambodia, Thai, Malaysia. How could we extend and how could we protect our social and culture together? For Thailand, I think we already prepare for the draft solution to be proposed to the meeting.
Yes.
The topic number one is about, of course, about child development.
Child development. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Because it is the main topic is about social and culture.
Cultural, yes.
And the second topic we are trying to exchange with our colleagues, our friends, is about aging society. What?
They must be excited for this.
Yeah.
It's new
Yes,
to bring up. Yes.
that's right. That's right. We gather all this information from Ministry of from many organizations in Thailand, and also from NGO. That how could we, what would be the best practice for Thailand in coping with child development and also aging society.
They were growing up and fading down. Very interesting.
That's right.
It's going to be very interesting. Especially this the aging society will be. Many countries in our region would experience the same thing.
I think so. It is the world trend.
World trend.
World
Call it
trend.
trending now.
Right.
So, what are the objective of this? We know we talk about the objective already, right? So, the highlights, any showcase or of the upcoming one? Definitely Thailand to be something big.
So everyone asking about this. I mean, they are expecting for something special when they come to Thailand. We prepare, I think, the best. I mean, in terms of the time frame, we prepare for they call it an excursion. I mean,
Touring?
Touring.
Oh.
Okay, because the time is so limited. So I prepare to take them. Number one to Ratana Kosin Exhibition Hall, which is located on Ratchadamnan Avenue, and then we will proceed to temple of Emerald Buddha, Wat Prakeo, and then by all the requests they all need to be cruising in the river, in Chao Phraya River.
Dinner cruise.
Yes, dinner
Very
cruise.
interesting. That's something
like
to
that.
be very touching. Well, and what else? Anything else?
I think the atmosphere and I think some kind of some of them they may have the plan, of course, to do some shopping. So we all prepare all the information for them, for everyone to go for shopping and some kind of entertainment for themselves.
Very highlights moment. Well, how many days actually? From
12 to 15.
3 days only.
That's right. Just only 3 days. But I believe that some of them they
stay on, stay
will
back.
extend their stay.
So how APA meeting in Bangkok will benefit Thailand, particularly as social and cultural affairs effect? We already talked about that, right? Anything else you just want to show off the cultural? We did talk about social, cultural. Cultural be boxing or cone show or something?
That's a part of that during I think in the opening ceremony we already
you want to show
prepare
that.
for some kind of performance for them in a short period of time.
Okay.
And after that, I think it's good for, of course, tourism.
Very much.
They will not come alone. Normally they come with a family and a member.
And after maybe their teamwork or something, yeah?
Yeah.
So there'll be like, we're going to increase from 30 into 32 this year.
I think so.
All right, so we're coming back, and then we talk about the second part later on, okay? So we are coming back to the end of the first part of our interview. So next we'll be focusing on the performances of the National Legislative Assembly during the past 2 years. Please stay tuned.
Good foods. Good life. The land of smiles. This is Thailand. My home, your home. Our country, stronger together. Here is a place where amazing is never ending. Everywhere has a charming Thai way of life. Every moment is filled with joy and truly refreshes the soul. Every sense is awakened with unforgettable flavours to tempt your taste buds. Only a smile can make friends for no reason. Let's experience kindness and share your moment.
Welcome back once again to our program. Now, General Nipat Thonglek will tell us how the National Legislative Assembly's performances are benefited to the country. But before that, we need Tim to talk about the role, actually, the significant performance of the NLA during the past years, please.
I think it is a good opportunity for some of them will be head of delegation. They may be House Speaker.
Oh,
Yes.
that's top.
Yeah, there's always coming and always attend the meeting. So it is a good opportunity for them to be meeting with Professor Pornpet, who is president of the Thai NLA, and we can exchange the view, and so we can talk probably bilateral between the two countries and also among themselves. We already prepare for the bilateral meeting between among or between themselves. They planned to meet with each other. Yes. So this is Thailand or Bangkok will be the venue for them. Okay.
Instead of not only talking to us, but also to each pairing.
That's right.
Among them. So they have their own agenda.
That's right.
They need to talk to you, and they need to. I see.
That's right.
So this is 3 days. I don't think they have time to talk to each other.
I think sometimes they need some specific time, okay, or some appropriate time and occasion to meet for each other.
Can you tell us about some important bills? There will be some important bills to pass by the NLA. Now talk about NLA.
One of the topic that quite a little bit serious is about migration. It all happened all over in Asia, especially in Southwest Asia and also in the Middle East. There is some difference between the definition of migrant workers.
Migrant workers?
Yes, some countries look into this word as something which is very negative. I mean, illegal. But some countries, some of my friends, they propose to the meeting that, we all need them. And we require these people, something like that. So, some different angle, some different of the view can be exchanged. And normally it comes up with a very positive answer that what shall we do between or among our countries to make it and have it balanced. When you need workers,
I have supply workers.
I have supply workers, something like that.
So at the end of the day, there will be a concrete solution.
Of course.
In these 3 days, the answer will going to come out.
Yes. Every time we need to have a solution with a very compromise. Okay, and because it's the duty of the chairperson try to compromise or some kind of different view, different thinking, and try to make it smooth to create some kind of a friendship atmosphere during the meeting.
I've been looking up at many countries, but I don't know where is it now. So there's a lot of countries attending. Some is really so much different from our culture and everything, right? And law and regulation, like it's okay. For example, Iran and us, or Pakistan, or many countries have different. They have their own stance and their own strong implementation of the law and regulation. Is it understandable when you talk to each other?
When we talk about the difference between the system, of course, there will be something like a unity. Everyone, every country, they have their own way. But the thing is, the focus is how to share, how to cooperate, how to be benefit to each other.
So far, so good.
That's right.
So nice. So in what ways NLA have played an active role in supporting the government's sustainable development goals?
in every time that I got a chance to, I call it intervention, okay, to say something in a meeting, this is the main topic that I really happy to say and talk about sustainable development, especially by the King of Thailand, King Ramadan IX. Every time I will present about the King's project about sustainable development for the Thai people up to now.
We all have to realize that our late King Ramanai has been, initiating such a very important. Lately, we experienced with the artificial rain.
Exactly.
That is showering from him, from His Majesty, really.
That's right, and it really works. I mean, for solving the problem right now in our country.
Yeah. I'm glad to tell our audience in foreign country who wasn't experiencing this, but at that period of time, one drop of the rain when it came down, we were in tears. And we still remember His Majesty had done so much for us all. Yeah. So is this sustainable development going to be used?
That's right.
In that part of it. Yes.
Okay, and we also can hear from our colleagues that what are you doing about sustainable development. Mostly, they talk about the water preservation because most of it is a big problems and real challenges for every country about water.
Yeah, exactly, especially future to come.
That's right.
We needed that. So could you tell us some important, the achievement, any huge achievements?
Of course, as I said earlier, that when these people come together, they always bring along with them some kind of the issue, some of the conflict between the two countries or among the three countries altogether. They will have a chance to sit down and discuss about this and that. So this is something, it might be something unofficial, but it creates some concrete measure, or I can say that some kind of achievement that create something understandable. Okay, many problems have been resolved. Yeah, when they come together and get together. Okay.
But you say the head or the president of the parliament, have they, each of the country representing their own country, do they have a decision making in hand?
Of course, on the executive, on the legislative branch. Okay, that's the authority everyone has. Okay.
They have in hand already. Okay. I have read here, sir, to promote unity towards a single purpose and cooperation strengthened to human rights protection and democracy. For this matter, I really wonder, because it will be as I was mentioning that each country have their own way of registration of their own. But how about if one country, Thailand, hear about other country unfair treatment or any case that for the people or treatment of unfair treatment. So APH have been doing that. When we can help to do something, or can we deal with other countries' business?
Yes, this is a good question that I think talking or exchange some of the idea in the meeting is going to be something indirect impact. Okay, to talk about this and that issue. Like for example, I would say that some of the antique, some of the can I say some of the cities,
country property,
something like that. Okay, which is what 1,000 years ago was in this area. Now it has been moved into this area. So who owns this, or how do you maintain? How do you preserve? Something like that. Okay.
How can we get it back?
In the meeting, there are some kind of something that try to bring back, but it's normal. Okay, because we have to do our duty for our homeland, for our country.
Exactly.
Sometimes it works, sometimes, but normally it doesn't work.
No, but lately, I think a few days ahead, there'll be a returning of something from United States or something. We'll be returning to Thailand. I think quite a number of objects also will be returned.
Yeah, this is a forum that when they want to do, they can do that, but they just speak.
They just speak.
They
it's
just
not
speak.
true?
Yeah.
It's not coming out?
But from the after that, I think they all cooperate with the executive branch, with the cabinet, the minister, to do something. Okay, this is some kind of cooperation. okay, and discuss.
Any talk on the educational exchange or what do you call it in learning of each other, law, regulation, legislative, like a kind of a scholarship or a student exchange or a exchange of the personnel?
That's right,
think
and
do we have
I
that?
think in many times in a meeting, China will be like I'm sorry to say, Big Brother
Big Brother,
in
yeah.
the meeting.
No need to say sorry, it is.
They really concentrate on they call it BRI,
Mm-hmm.
Belt Road Initiative. This is the new name. The old name is the old project. They call it One Belt, One Road. Remember that? But now they change to be BRI.
Stand for
Yeah,
Bridge,
Belt
Belt,
and Road
and Road
Initiative.
Initiative.
So this is an
Very clear.
official name for the project, the huge project of China that will go through many countries in Asia. Normally, the Chinese delegates will mention about that to let everyone in the meeting to realize and to be aware what China is doing, something like that. So we have learned, and also from Pakistan, they do a lot of, I think, homework. They try to promote the southernmost of the country, which is called Guada. The name of the city,
GWA.
GWADA.
It's new to us.
Yes,
We
very
hardly hear
new.
Karachi, that kind of thing.
Yes, this
What
is
is that?
They promote this city to be like a deep seaport city, which is all the support, financial support by China. So will be one of the largest seaport in South Asia.
South Asia, yeah.
So every country that attend the meeting, they will have their own, interest or something.
Agenda?
Yeah, the agenda to let the meeting, everyone in the meeting to realize, to be aware what they are doing.
Intention of the progressing
Yes,
in the development in the country. Oh.
Right, and also request for cooperation, request for investment,
Right in.
okay, and also request for understanding, good understanding, okay. It's very important.
Yeah. Did you talk about I'm really interested in Iran. It's a big country, and it seems to be quite strong in their positioning in economy and all that. Do they have any project in the future?
What country?
Iran.
Iran, yes, of course, the very rich country,
It is.
full of oil, and I
yeah.
think they play a very vital role in the Middle East, and so they all they support this meeting. The people of Iran and parliament of Iran
Yeah.
support very much on this meeting.
Oh, okay. When you talk, each country have to contribute some budgeting or not?
Yes,
How did it come existence of
it
this?
is a good question. How do you know this?
I just want to know.
2 years back, the Secretary General of the AVA requesting for members to chair
Oh, really?
some of the budget for the meeting. So it took about 2 years. For Thailand, I already got the green light from Professor Pornpet to contribute some amount of money for the Secretariat. And also other countries, they are happy for sharing and try to reduce the burden about budgeting of the host country.
Glad to hear that. So, what is your expectation, sir, for this time?
Number one, I think it is a great honor for our country, our parliament, to be hosting this kind of meeting among all our friends in Asia by their request. We did not propose ourselves to be hosting, but they all request Thailand to do something, and we will make it happen during the 12th to 15th of February next month in Amari Watergate Hotel.
Okay.
Number two, I think it is good for tourism. Also good for exchange of the visit, because some of the country, I'm not sure that other country who's coming, for register for coming. Plus, I think this year, 2019, Thailand is the host for ASEAN.
Yes.
So if they want to do something in the same time as we are the host for ASEAN. And you may wonder that some of the country that I met them in Turkey last 2 months, the people from Samoa.
Okay.
Yeah, we look at them and everyone look at them and went to see him and where you come from. Okay, they're from Samoa. So everyone.
Somewhere Africa.
No, and in the South Pacific. South Pacific. Okay. You see that sometimes we don't know each other. Okay, in Asia and countries not so far from Asia, every country want to join this meeting. So it is a great honor for us again, and we all ready for this meeting.
In terms of, there is no such thing. You said we are by what you call promoted by the people who wanted us to be the chair. But how about, is it no that kind of alternate, what you call moving or succession every year, 2 years or something? No. Okay, after Thailand hosted, who's going to be next?
Okay, at the moment, the chairman is Turkey.
Presently.
Presently.
Okay.
And the next chairman will be from Turkey, will hand over to Pakistan. Some of the country, they really want to be the host.
They propose themselves.
Yeah, propose themselves. Try
but
to.
we did not.
Okay, we choose just only standing committee, which is a minor, in terms of a scale of the meeting, which is something which is a very happy topic to talk about, and very something contribute, to the society.
Oh, very interesting talk, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. We are ending up our program with thanks to Honorable General Nipat Thonglek, member of the National Legislative Assembly, as the head of the NLA delegation to Asian Parliamentary Assembly. We really appreciate you being here. ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ
And looking forward to see you again, sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Kusuma.
sir.
Okay.
We are up our program with thanks and looking forward to see you again and hope you enjoy the show. สวัสดีค่ะ